I bring you greetings from the Zimbabwe Union Conference. In Matthew 24, verse 14, Jesus said, "This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to all nations, and then the end shall come." What this means is that this work will not be finished until it is finished everywhere. And we realize that the activities of Maranatha in the Zimbabwe Union Conference are facilitating the proclamation of the gospel. The statistics that you may have heard, or I'd like to share just the highlights. First of all, Maranatha has built over 320 churches in Zimbabwe. They've sunk 30 boreholes and built 10 schools. Now, these have impacted our union very positively. To begin with, the boreholes, most of these have been sunk in places where water is just a problem. And they are not benefiting just the church or the church members or the school, but the community as a whole. And as such, it is making our schools and churches centers of influence. We'd like to register appreciation for that. Secondly, the churches. The over 320 churches have come at a time when they were really needed. To begin with, we had a lot of churches that did not have buildings. There were people who were worshiping under trees in the rural areas and even the cities. They had stands but did not have the church buildings. We also, as a union, had a program of splitting entities. Church growth studies had shown that congregations or churches grow every time they split. And so we had a strategy that was in 3 phases. The first phase was the splitting of all the churches we had in our union into at least 2. And that was done in the year 2013 and 2014. The second phase saw there was the splitting of each of our 3 conferences into 3 new conferences. That was done in December 2014. The third phase is the splitting of our union into 2 unions. That is yet to be done, hopefully in the not-so-distant future. But now when these churches were split, and together with the churches that were that did not have buildings, Maranatha came in very handy in supplying those buildings. And once we had buildings, it attracted more people from outside to want to come and worship with us. And we praise God for that development. Then the schools. What we have realized is that where we have schools, the work moves faster in those areas. Somehow the students, the children, happen to somehow become our evangelists. They have a certain influence on their parents, and all those communities where we have Adventist schools, the church membership grows there. Of all those that were built there, I'll just zero in on the Victoria Falls School. The Victoria Falls School, before the school was constructed, Adventism was looked down upon by a lot of people, because most of the people who are members were not keen to work on the Sabbath, and they just did not understand the Adventists. But after that school was built and the impact that it has on the pupils, a lot of people want to send their children there, and it's over-enrolled, and we have had that kind of an impact. Basically, what has happened at the end is that even Solution University, an Adventist institution, is running a trimester evening program on the same campus, and has seen the executives of the hotels in that resort town also coming to do their MBA there, and it has changed the whole perspective about Seventh-day Adventism in Zimbabwe. And so when we look at all that, we realize that God has done marvelous things for us through Maranatha. On behalf of the Zimbabwe Union Conference, I'd like to express our heartfelt gratitude for the work that Maranatha has done in Zimbabwe. Surely we are nearing home. God bless you.